Hi there, boys and girls. Ready for story time with Mr. Riddle? It's June 5th and 105 degrees outside. That's pretty hot. Be a great day to jump in the pool or go swimming at the beach. Our story today is the Underwater Alphabet Book. You look at the front cover and the back cover, it makes one big picture. This story is written by Jerry Pelota, illustrated by Edgar Stewart. It's a little bit longer story, but I think you'll like it. If you look underwater or on any of the coral reefs of the world, you'll see an incredibly beautiful place. Wow, coral reefs may be the most interesting places on planet Earth. A coral reef is made of millions of animals called coral. Corals have hard skeletons that attach to each other to form huge colonies. A coral colony can be almost any shape, and many different colonies form a reef. It's like the little habitat, the home for all the fish and ocean creatures to hide and live. Hundreds of other creatures live among the corals. There are seaweeds, sponges, crabs, anemones, snails, fanworms, and many more. The most colorful creatures living on the coral reefs may be the fish. A. A is the first letter of the alphabet, and it's for angelfish. There are enough different kinds of angelfish in the world for someone to write an angelfish alphabet book. The one on this page is a flame angelfish. It looks like the flame on a candle. Flame angelfish. There's another angelfish later in the story. You'll see it. B. B is for basslet. Baby eagles are called eaglets. Baby pigs are called piglets. But baby bass are not called basslets. Basslets are little fish that are different from bass. Here we have a candy-striped basslet, black-capped basslet, fairy basslet, and two orange fairy basslets. Let's see a black-capped basslet, the two orange fairy basslets. Let's see a candy-striped basslet, and the fairy basslet. They come in lots of different colors, don't they? C. C is for cowfish. Moo. Don't be silly. Cowfish do not moo, but some people think they look like cows with horns. A cowfish has bony plates on the outside of its body. You could say the fish lives inside its own box. Does he look like a cow to you? Kind of. D. D is for dolphin. A dolphin is a mammal that breathes air through the blowhole on top of its head. Dolphins are considered one of the smartest creatures of the ocean. Remember, these dolphins are not fish. Remember, fish are a highly adapted animal that have gills to breathe underwater. Mammals don't. D is also for dolphin. Is this a mistake? No, it's not. There's also a fish called a dolphin. In Spanish, it's called a dorado. D could also be for dorado. In Hawaii, it is called the mahi-mahi. Dorados have been known to smash their head into the life rafts of people at sea. Here's the mahi-mahi. Lots of people try to catch them when they go deep sea fishing. They're a big fish. If you put your arms out, that's about how big they get from fingertip to fingertip. E. E is for eagle ray. Eagle rays swim by flapping their wing-like fins. Rays are related to sharks. Rays and sharks do not have bones in their bodies. Their skeletons are made of cartilage. Your ears are also made of cartilage. They're flexible. Your nose, it moves and wiggles. You see the eagle rays? Related to sharks. F. F is for the four-eyed butterfly fish. This fish does not have four eyes. It has two eyes like other fish, but it also has two fake eyes. It's real eyes and fake eyes by his tail. Its real eye is hidden by a black line running across the side of its face. The fake eye may make the enemies think it's going where it has already been. Looks like that's his face, and he's going to go that way, isn't he? No, he's actually going that way. So when he tries to catch him, they think he's going that way, but he's going the other way. It would look like he's swimming backwards. G. G is for grunt. When grunts are in or out of water, they make little grunting sounds. Grunts sometimes look like they're kissing. Maybe they are kissing. No kissing allowed in this book. Oh dear. That's silly. H. H is for hammerhead shark. Hammerheads have been known to travel long distances in large groups. They do not stay on coral reefs, but they do visit because there are so many fish there. A shark can detect another fish by the electrical current made in the other fish's body. The hammerhead shark. I know some kids at school that like hammerhead sharks. H. H is for the Humu Humu Nuku Nuku Apua. These fish make nests on the bottom of the ocean. The Humu Humu Nuku Nuku Apua is also called a triggerfish. In Hawaii, there's a popular folk song about the Humu Humu Nuku Nuku Apua. Its very long name means the fish which has a needle, has a snout, and oinks like a pig. Humu Humu Nuku Nuku Apua. Yep. I is for indigo hamlet. The word indigo means blue. The indigo color allows this fish to hide in the blue ocean. Other hamlets have different colors and different names, but some scientists think they are actually one kind of fish. They're all the same, just different colors. They made this book black so you could see the blue coloring easier. Indigo. It's kind of a darker blue. J is for jackknife fish. This fish probably got its name because it is shaped like an open jackknife. Fish make lots of funny noises. Some fish grunt, chirp, squeal, buzz, and squeak. The jackknife fish croaks like a frog. See how he opens up like a knife? There are 3 basic kinds of coral reefs. A fringing reef extends from the shoreline. A barrier reef is offshore, and between a barrier reef and the land is a lagoon. An atoll is a circular collection of reefs with a lagoon in the middle. That's interesting. K is for the king angelfish. King angelfish are territorial. They act like kings. They do not like other king angels in their territory. Just like the king of the castle doesn't want anybody coming around. They hide in the castle. The king angelfish chases other king angelfish away. L is for lionfish. Other fish and scuba divers stay away from the lionfish because some of its spines are poisonous. In different parts of the world, this fish is called a scorpionfish, a firefish, a zebrafish, a dragonfish, and a turkeyfish. M is for man-o'-war. This jellyfish is one of the few ocean creatures that floats on the surface. But stay away. See the man-o'-war jellyfish? The man-o'-war is one of the most poisonous of all jellyfish. The top of its body is shaped like a sail or a sailboat. And the wind blows it around. Its tentacles can grow as long as a telephone pole. You don't want to touch those tentacles. It will hurt. You will cry. N is for nudibranch. Nudibranchs are sea slugs. Sea slugs are not fish, they are mollusks, just like clams and snails. A nudibranch is like a snail without a shell. This one on this page is crawling on a red sponge. On the Great Barrier Reef near Australia, there are more than 400 different kinds of nudibranchs. O is for old wives. Old wives live in warm waters on coral reefs, but can also be found in cold ocean water. Not many fish swim in both warm and cold waters. This fish has 2 dorsal fins on its back. The coral reefs exist only in warm tropical waters. Reef-building corals cannot live in the sea that is too cold or too warm. See, it has 2 fins on top. Uh-oh. There's that shark again. Yikes, it's a great white shark. A baby shark is called a pup. This one, though, is no pup. P is for porcupine fish. The porcupine fish is a slow swimmer. For protection, it blows itself up into a big ball of sharp spines. Anything crazy enough to eat a porcupine fish is in for a surprise and maybe a stomach ache. Porcupine fish can get as big as a basketball with spines sticking out. It's pretty big. Q. Q is for the queen conch. Queen conchs are big snails. The inside of their shells is pink and incredibly smooth. It's getting harder and harder to find queen conchs because people like to collect their shells. If people are not careful, pretty soon there will be no queen conchs left. People everywhere have to learn to appreciate the ocean and respect the sea creatures, and do everything they can to keep the ocean clean. Remember, you wouldn't like it if somebody left trash at your house. Don't leave trash at the animals' habitat where they live. Pick your trash up, throw it in the trash can. It won't hurt you to pick up somebody else's trash too. Don't leave it in the ocean. Don't leave it outside in the park. Don't leave it when you go camping. Pick it up, clean it up. Thanks. R. R is for the ribbon eel. The ribbon eel is long and very thin like a piece of ribbon. It is so thin it can hide in tiny crevices in rocks and coral. Baby ribbon eels are so clear you can see through them. Ribbon eels. Why do you have your ribbon eel? Why do you have that strange nose? They're so flat they can wedge right through little cracks and little spots. S. S is for sweet lips. A group of fish is called a school, and sweet lips swim in large schools. The ones on this page are called spotted sweet lips. They have nice, big, yellow lips. Looks like they're wearing lipstick. Can you see it? T. T is for tomato clownfish. This fish makes its home among the tentacles of an anemone. The anemone stings and kills other small fish, but not the clownfish. By staying in the tentacles, the clownfish is safe from other fish who might try to eat it. Remember Nemo? He's a clownfish, isn't he? U. U is for the upside-down jellyfish. Most jellyfish try to keep their domes upward and the tentacles going downward. The upside-down jellyfish, however, goes to the bottom and flips itself over and eats upside down. V. V is for veined shrimp. You see him? Uh-oh, what's going to happen? Is he going to get eaten? Look at that big moray eel. Is he going to get him? The veined shrimp is also called a peppermint shrimp because of its bright red and white stripes. Veined shrimp are one of the many ocean creatures who are cleaners. They clean the bodies and even the insides of mouths of other fish. Most of the fish do not eat their cleaners. Be nice, moray eel. He's like a dentist. He's cleaning. This guy wouldn't eat him because he's being nice. It's like they're partners. W. W is for wrasse. It's hard to hear it, but it's a silent W in the front. Wrasse. There are there are hundreds of different kinds of wrasses, in dozens of different sizes, shapes, and colors. Some wrasses change color and shape as they grow older. It's a silent W. X. X is for xanthidae. The crab on this page is called a coral crab. It's one of the crabs in the crab family, Xanthidae. A crab has to shed its shell in order to grow larger. The shedding of its shell is called molting. There's not very many animals that start with an X. Y. Y is for the yellow seahorse. This creature is not a fish, but it does not even look like a fish. It has, the yellow seahorse. This creature is a fish, but it does not even look like a fish. It has no fins on its curly tail. It uses its tail to hold onto seaweed and coral. See the yellow seahorse? It says, before we get to the end of the alphabet, did you know that some corals are not hard? There are soft corals too, such as sea fans and sea whips. On this page, there is an orange sea whip. Orange sea whip growing. Z. Z is for the zebra pipefish. Seahorses and pipefish are very similar. Marine biologists jokingly call the pipefish a straightened out seahorse. The zebra pipefish has a zillion stripes on it. Alright, did the illustrator paint an exact mirror image of the Y page, or did the printing company simply flip-flop the page? Here's a secret. It was flip-flopped. Whoops, they messed up. And they put the pictures back to back instead of the yellow seahorse over here and the zebra pipefish over here. Whoops. That's okay. Oh, you know what Z is? Uh-oh. The end. There's that shark. Watch out. I hope you enjoyed the story of the Underwater Alphabet book. Remember, there's all sorts of neat things you can learn about different creatures that live on our planet. Take a break when it gets too hot. Come inside. Turn on the Learning Planet, the Learning Channel, or Animal Planet, National Geographic. See if you can learn a few things about some of the different animals. Maybe you'll learn something that Mr. Riddle doesn't know. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. And remember, drink lots of water. It's hot outside.